Sagittarius, hello. Welcome to your August, 2022 reading. This is going to be a general overview. We're just going to see what's coming in, what's around you, all that good stuff. Before we get started, as always, we are going to be using our singing bowl to connect to each other as a collective and then as a collective to spirit. If you want to use this time to call any specific guides, deities, archangels, any beings of light that you would like to be present for this reading, please feel free to do so. The more, the merrier. All right, let's go. Okay. Sagittarius, let's get into it. You guys' readings are always interesting, to say the least. So, let's see what kind of shenanigans you're up to now. Alright, Spirit, speak to me and through me to the Sagittarius collective. Most accurate, get off me, and relevant messages. Alright, let's see. Oofda. Four of Pentacles is your current energy. Why being so stingy? Don't hoard your money. Don't spend out of fear, not knowing where it's going to come from. Spend with joy and ease and grace, knowing that your money is always multiplied, knowing that Spirit source is your unlimited supply, unlimited and immediate supply. So there's no need to ever worry about money or where it's going to come from or how you're going to do this or how you're going to afford that. Let go of all that. And I know that's easier said than done. Virgo had a similar reading where the overall feeling was that they were shifting from maybe a really luxurious, opulent time into a little bit leaner time. So their spending was changing and they had a little bit of fear surrounding money that doesn't typically show up for Virgo. It felt like their finances were changing and they were having to adjust. I feel like you guys could be going through that too, especially with this Emperor in the past. Showing, sorry, I got really distracted. Showing that you guys were in a very powerful position. You had a lot of money, you had a lot of things. You could have had an actual empire, multiple businesses, a brand, things that are considered luxurious, luxury cars, vehicles. Maybe you've since had to kind of downsize and maybe just change the way that you're spending for whatever reason. It doesn't really matter. I'm just here to tell you guys that you don't have to do that from a place of fear. If you're doing it from a place of just curiosity, what would happen if? What would happen if I saved more? What would happen if I had less overhead? What would happen if instead of, oh my God, I need to get rid of this, I gotta get rid of this, I gotta get rid of this, I gotta sell this because I have this amount of money left and once it's gone, I don't know where more is going to come from. Those kinds of feelings, that's never, ever, ever good. And it absolutely stagnates our flow of money when we have thoughts of fear or lack. It's like a feeling you're just holding on so tight to your money. You're afraid to spend it is essentially what I'm getting. What's crossing you at this time? The Knight of Pentacles. Slow, very slow moving energy, earth energy, but very reliable, very stable. But I feel like the speed with which your money is multiplying is not, it's not enough for you. It's not sufficient. It's just not going to cut it, especially again With the Emperor being in your recent past, this shows that you had some sort of status. You were on some sort of, I was about to say high horse, but that's absolutely not what I meant. And then pedestal, but that's not even really, maybe you were on some sort of pedestal. You were like a leader of some sort. You had some sort of position, high position, but it feels like that's kind of shifting, and it's not for forever. It's not even for the worst. It could be for the better. Actually, it almost always is for the better. It's always for the better. It's always for our highest good. The universe is always working in your favor. Things are always working out for you. Repeat those as many times as you need to believe it, to wholeheartedly believe it and have faith in the universe, in yourself. Interesting. Okay, let's move on. In your near future, you have the Six of Swords. Speaking of moving on, you're moving on from something. You're leaving a chaotic, self-destructive, it could be spending habits. Again, this change, this shift could be coming from a place of growth. It could be coming from a place, this isn't growth. Four of Pentacles isn't necessarily growth. But your intentions could be coming from a space of leaving poor spending habits behind. I feel like your approach, maybe you're like denying yourself things, or I don't know, trying a technique where you're telling yourself you can't afford something when you might actually be able to, so you'll save it instead of spending it. I don't know, but you're leaving some bullshit behind, some chaos. You're moving on to calmer waters. You could be traveling a lot more, or just you have a trip coming up in the future. So like the next few weeks, in the next month or so, September, you could be heading out somewhere, taking off, setting sail. In your mind space right now, Ten of Wands, you're overwhelmed. You're overdoing it. You're taking on too much. You're not saying no to the right things. It could be out of desperation, because there's that fucking devil again. And the Four of Swords, that was what was just on the bottom. Four of Swords on the bottom of your deck. The background for all of this is mental fortitude. You need to work on focus, on your mental fortitude, your mental sharpness, go within and develop a meditation practice if you don't have one already. If you do, deepen it is what I will say, or focus on it. You're overwhelmed. You're doing too much, plain and simple. And if you don't offload some of this, you will get sat down and you will be told you have to drop some of this. So it's better for you to delegate. And if you say, well, I don't have anybody to delegate to, you'd be surprised, first of all. And if that is truly true and you feel like you need to drop a few wands, that could be whatever responsibilities, whatever tasks, whatever projects that you took on that you're no longer going to be able to see through, drop them and see if someone like, hey, I see that you have a lot on your plate right now. Can I help you do this, this, and this? People might step up and carry the load for you. And if they don't, fine. Those things that you dropped aren't relevant. Focus on what you are still carrying and what deserves your attention and your focus and your energy. In your subconscious, the Three of Cups, you're subconsciously, even if not consciously, feeling very supported and very loved, very celebrated, and just really reciprocal. This is very deep friendship, deep connections. It doesn't have to be long-term friendships, but they're very deep ones where you have honesty with them and you're open, and they're people that you have relationships with where it feels like you could not see each other for years, and when you do see each other, it's like no time has passed. Those types of really deep friendships, your subconscious knows that you have those, and it knows that that is kind of where safety is. If you're ever feeling insecure, I would say go back to those people, even if it's siblings, parents, partners even, but this is a very deep supportive friendship. Advice from Spirit. The world is absolutely waiting for you. It is on a silver platter for you. You can have absolutely anything and everything in this world that you want. You can see things through to completion. This is you can have contentment. You might be feeling like you're never gonna be satisfied. You're never gonna be at a place where you feel like, okay, I'm good. I can relax. I can kick my feet up. But you will. You can achieve that feeling of being complete, being whole, and being content is what I'm getting. Yeah. Oh. I just got a really overwhelming sense of peace and love and contentment, so that even more so this feeling is available to you. Absolutely. Energies around you. Page of Wands. What is going on? These loud ass trucks. Alright, Page of Wands in your external energies. This is a very high energy person. This could be like your actual children. It could be employees if you have them. There's just a very young, energetic, playful, can really see the bigger picture. These are fire signs. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Goddamn, it took way too long. So the energy around is just very fiery, very lit up. It's Leo season, so yeah, you're in fellow fire sign season. You probably even have a little bit of Leo in your chart, but it's very much go out, enjoy the summer, enjoy the world, enjoy everything that it has to offer, and shine your light as bright as possible. Laugh as loud as you want. Primp, pamper, do your hair, go get your makeup done, go get your nails done. Be seen and heard is the energy that it's around. So you could notice a lot of people are doing these things. A lot of people are enjoying Leo season, as they should. All right. Hopes and fears for you. This is all about stamina and all about willpower and your hope that you have enough willpower, that you have enough stamina, that you have all of the things that it takes to feel this sense of contentment, to get to this place of relaxation and peace. I'm just getting peace. You hope that you have the stamina and that you can take all the blows that are kind of thrown your way to get you to a place of peace. All the obstacles, all the setbacks, all of those things. You just are hoping for an end to all of that. And that you have the stamina to see it to the end is what I'm getting. Outcome for you all. The Devil. Capricorn energy. This is workaholic energy for you, specifically for this reading. I get that the result of all of this, of all of these cumulative feelings, all of these external energies, obstacles, whatever, the outcome of all of this is you going into overworking mode. I don't see you dropping any of those wands. I don't see you dialing back. I see you going off the deep end with the work, and just maybe even to people around you, you could look like a workaholic. It might be a little bit of an addiction for you. Money could be an addiction. Gambling. I feel like you will be having to face and heal, acknowledge, move away from some sort of addictions. Cheetah. That is fire energy. All right. And let's do one more oracle card for Sagittarius, please, Spirit. What additional messages do we have most relevant, accurate to this situation for them right now? What do they need to know? What does Sagittarius need to know right now, Spirit? Honey. Oof, I love it. Okay, so let's read about our cheetah first. Fire energy. Oh, lots of fire, which does not surprise me at all. You guys are fire. We are in Leo season. The moon was even in Leo just a few days ago with the sun, so it's very, very fiery energy. So solar force, action, achievement, masculine energy, which fire is very masculine. The sun is masculine. The cheetah is the epitome of the solar forces at work. The sun doesn't shine onto the cheetah. It shines from inside this great creature and expands outward to brighten the universe. The energy within a cheetah personality is palpable to others, and they naturally attract an audience to bear witness to their remarkable achievements. Damn. Purpose and passion are the best fuel for a cheetah's forward momentum. So if you're lacking in those areas, connect to why before you start running. When in balance, achieves anything, boundless energy. When out of balance, impatient and competitive. To bring into balance, reconnect to purpose. So maybe spend some time this Leo season and into Virgo season pondering what your purpose is. Have you lost touch with it? What is your ultimate goal? How do you see yourself? And it's not, don't relate it to money in any sense. If money were not a factor, if income were not a factor, what's your purpose? What's your drive? What is your passion? Those are some questions to mull over the next few days, weeks, months. Honey, sweetness. You've probably heard the phrase, you catch more flies with honey than you do vinegar, which easily applies to manifestation, magic, and even healing. Your soul attracts more with positivity, love, and compassion than it does anger, frustration, and sadness. So if you have found yourself in a period of unrest, jealousy, heartache, or fear, know that the path of healing yourself is through allowing sweetness to swell within your being. Rejoice in the success and good fortune of others. Celebrate the good in your life rather than focusing on what's wrong or broken. And find compassion and forgiveness for those who have brought you pain. Each act of sweetness repairs the breaks in your heart, leading you on the journey towards restoration. Your abundance will be tenfold when you walk the path of sweetness, even if you have not felt... Oh, that always trips me up. Even if you have not felt much heartache and are currently experiencing a period of good fortune, the more you lean into kindness of heart, the more increase you shall see return to you, an increase in love, wealth, health, or joy, or all of the above. Oops, I choose all of the above, and I hope you do too. Claim this, embrace this, open your hearts and open your minds, and let love lead the way. All right, guys, I will see you next time. I love you all so very, very much. Enjoy your month, and we'll see you soon. Bye.